What's up guys, Candace here. Welcome to my channel. The look you're seeing right now is my all-time go-to favorite hairstyle ever. This is my perfect twist out. So if you're getting your life right now and you want to know how I achieve this look, stay tuned. Okay, so I'm starting off with freshly washed hair that I've already sectioned off into 4 sections, and I'm going to take those back 2 sections and I'm going to work with those sections together. So I'm going to take some leave-in conditioner and just coat that entire section from roots to tips, making sure I'm covering every strand. You can use whichever leave-in conditioner works best for you. I love Cantu's leave-in conditioner. It smells great and it's really moisturizing to my hair. So next I'm just going to take my finger and section off a small portion for my first twist. You don't want to make those parts too defined because it will not help you in the end when you go to separate and pick out your fro. The less defined, the better. So now that my hair is sectioned off and ready to go, I'm going to clip this out of my way so I can get started. Now the first thing I'm going to do is finger detangle this section. You do not want any tangles in your hair when it's time to twist. So next, after I do that, I'm going to grab my all-time favorite hair and body oil in the world ever, and that is coconut oil. This stuff keeps my hair moisturized, it gives it a great shine, and it smells good, so how can you go wrong? Now feel free to use whichever oil you like the best. Coconut oil is just my personal favorite. So I'm going to grab a small amount of that and start working that into my hair from the roots to the tip, making sure I coat the entire section. Once I'm done with the coconut oil, I'm going to move on to shea butter. And what the shea butter is going to do is lock that moisture in my hair. So I'm just going to get a small amount of that as well, making sure I warm that in my hands completely. Now you have to definitely be careful with the shea butter when making sure that you're smoothing it completely, because you do not want little pieces of confetti shea butter in your hair because that is not cute. So once I'm done smoothing that in my hair, I'm going to move on and detangle some more. So I call this my low budget Denman brush. It's not really low budget. I got it from Walmart for like $6 because I didn't want to buy the real Denman brush, but it does the same job and it's just as great. So once I'm done detangling, I go on and separate that section into 2 and begin to twist. I like to do a tight twist because it gives me the best definition. So as I'm twisting, I make sure not to combine those 2 sections and keep them separated, because if you combine them, it makes it harder to separate your twist at the end when you're ready to take them out. Now that I'm at the end of my twist, I twirl it around my finger to give it a little curl. Now this here is the holy grail of my twist out. This is what gives me my definition from the root to the tip. I take the end and twist it around itself and make a little bantu knot at the bottom of my twist. And don't worry, further in the video I'll slow it down and really show you how I just did that. So I'm just going to continue those steps throughout my entire head. Okay, so now I'm gonna slow it down for you so you can see exactly how I twist each section up close. So I'm just gonna separate the two sections and twist them down. And make sure that while you're doing this, you don't mix the two sections. Oop, got a little stuck. But it's okay, you just pull through it and keep twisting. Then twist, 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 till you get down to the very end of the twist, and then once you get to the bottom, you're gonna wrap that twist around your finger. Now, after you've twisted the end of the twist, you can hold it however high up or however low you want. You can make the bantu knot as big as you choose. I'm just gonna hold it right here, and then take that bottom piece and wrap it around. Now let's watch that again in slow motion. Okay, this is like the best feeling ever. I'm finally almost done on my twists. I have about 15 to 20 twists in my head. My head's kind of big, so you may not have as many as me, and that's okay. It's a daily struggle. But I'm gonna let these twists air dry overnight, so I have an extra large bonnet to give my twists more room to breathe. I don't like the smaller bonnets when I first do my twists because it kind of shrinks them up. I woke up like this. I woke up like this. No, I'm just kidding. I definitely did not wake up like that. That took at least 30 minutes to beat that face. But we're going to start taking our twist out now. So I just grabbed a little bit of coconut oil. I told you guys I love this stuff. And I'm going to put that all over my hair. And then I'm just going to take my fingers and slide them down each twist to undo that bantu knot on the end. And now once you've undone all your bantu knots, we're going to go through and start to separate. I usually start at the back of my hair and work my way to the front. So I'm separating each twist by starting at the root and just pulling it apart. And as you separate each section, you want to let it separate naturally. Pun intended. But honestly, you want to make sure that as you're separating each section, that however it is pulling apart, you just kind of let the twist do its own thing. So you just ever so gently separate and then move on to the next one. We don't want to cause too much frizz because we want to keep our fro well defined. So now that I'm done separating all of my twists, I'm just going to go ahead and fluff my hair and then grab my pick. Like, I love this thing. This is my best friend. Mine is so cute. It has like a little fist and a peace sign. I love this thing. So I'm just going to put it to the root and lift up gently. You don't want to be too rough because we don't want to cause any frizz or disturb the definition of your curls. So I'm just going to do this all the way around my head. Now it's completely up to you how much you want to pick your hair. This is just how much I do it to achieve the volume that I'm looking for. So once I'm done picking my hair, I just move on to my fingers and I just play around with it. I just shake it out, move pieces around. Like, this is my favorite part of a twist out, is molding my hair. Like, this is the time when your hair comes alive. So just use your fingers, move things around, shake it out if you have to get that shape that you're looking for. So I could pick my hair and talk all day, but I won't for the sake of this video. We don't want it to be 3 hours long. But if you have enjoyed this tutorial and you want to see more, please comment below and don't forget to rate and subscribe.